Shaun Sunflower, and I am a creator of everything you can think of. I do fashion, I create furniture, I do home decor, uh, different works of art. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, my name is at Shaun Sunflower. That's SHAUN Sunflower. That's also my name on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. And if you want to follow my business Instagram or my business Facebook, it's at Seven Shades. That's the name of my business. It's SVN Shades, like colors.
So now I've been doing top 5 questions. What have you accomplished this year?
Wow, that's such a wonderful question, and I'm glad
You
that
know,
you've
I
asked.
like the way I asked it. I was like, what have you accomplished? Okay.
Yeah, it felt very profound when they said it. Wow, what have I accomplished this year? Um, this year, I have paid off half of my major debt.
Come on, debt free.
Period. Okay. So tired of bills. Oh my God. I had this really bad. I don't have a lot of debt. My mom taught me that at an early age, but I had this one very large balance credit card, the only credit card that I've ever had. And this year I paid it off. And can we throw some church music in right
I
there?
don't know if I can't right now. I'll go back in and add it.
Okay. I felt, ooh, it felt so good when I made that last payment.
I might go turn the organ on or something.
Yes. I started my business this year. Well, started it
Business.
officially, registered it with the state. So it's not just Seven Shades, it's Seven Shades LLC. Limited
LLC.
liability company,
You know what I'm
corporation.
talking about? Got a number. Yeah.
I also, so I wrote out a whole bunch of goals that I wanted to meet this year. One of them had to do with starting my business, paying off debt. And some of the stuff had to do with classes that I was taking because I'm in school right now. And I kept up good grades, which I am grateful for because it is hard working full time, running a business, going to school.
And
So,
going to school.
I made sure I kept a good GPA because my job is paying for these classes. So,
You don't
I had
have
to keep
pay
them
that
grades
back.
up. And I think that's just the major stuff. I've been really working on financial freedom. So a lot of that is what my focus was this year. So I paid off my credit card. I set a goal for myself as to how much money I wanted to save. And it's the end of the year and I have met that goal and I am so grateful. Yeah. Do people want to know what have you
You think that people want to know? Okay.
What-
What have I done?
what have you accomplished this year?
Accomplished, man. I guess the championship is something that I've accomplished this year,
This
and
is a
by
big thing.
doing that, that's when I've actually officially started like a business in an LLC to start something to be
Yes.
able to create, and from there it kind of birthed something inside of me to make me want to like physically make things manifest because for so long I'm such a visionary to see so many cool things in my mind and I'll like do them a little bit and just have them on the shelf, but like this is something I've like physically made come about, and even like creating a space and like making it available to do stuff,
Yes.
like to what I mean, it's just my way to start doing stuff. So like now I'm about to start releasing music through like the championship, and like it's just giving me like the push to create stuff and actually let people see it now.
Yes, and I'm seeing the big things. I'm looking like, wow, this is a dope ass setup. I'm scrolling through my Facebook timeline or my Instagram timeline, like, oh, what's going on here? What's this? The championship? Oh, okay, I'm into that. I know a lot of people talk about, and I don't want to take away from the fact that this year has been tough. It's been rough. We've lost a lot of people. A lot of people are in really bad situations mentally, financially, emotionally, but even in, seasons like this, there are good things that come from it too. And I think what's really helping people get through times like this is just like, okay, well, let me try and find a positive. Like what can I look forward to? Or, like we're talking about now, what have I accomplished this year? And I think that's helping a lot of people like maintain sanity going through this whole quarantine and this coronavirus craziness.
I finally learned about like the folk around you like investing in you, and that is so important.
Yeah, it is. I think that's something that I've learned as I get older too. Like, let me make sure I'm surrounding myself with the right people. Like this, it's not even just on no quarantine type shit, but it's like once I hit 27, I could tell my mindset has shifted. But once like when I hit 30, it was like something in my mind snapped. Like it was even before I turned 30. Like as I was approaching 30, I'm like, okay, bitch, you about to hit a new decade. And I'm literally like looking at my life, examining my life, like, okay, what have I accomplished? What have I really done? You know, I don't have, as crazy as it sounds, I don't have children, but I think about, like, okay, what happens when I do decide to have kids? What am I leaving for the future generation? You know, and that starts with who's in my circle, who's in my corner. What are we talking about when I'm talking to people? Are we talking about bullshit? Are we talking about growth? Are we talking about progression? Or, you know, are we still talking about the same shit we was talking about in high school?
That's crazy. I was hollering at one of my homies today, and it's funny that like my friends are my friends, but like I enjoy the fact that I make money with my friends. So like I was like, hey bro, man, I'm so grateful that God created you as a person in my life. But then like as it went along, it's like, man, you have a thing going on, I have a thing going on. Let's go ahead and make our lives and us being connected to each other be beneficial to our families. You know what I mean?
Exactly, yes.
So like it is like, because at first everything was all about having fun all the time, but now when you with your people, you be like, hey, yeah, man, I'm having a good time, bro. Like, let's make some bread doing something.
Period. Exactly. You see, I brought my laptop. I was like, I don't really know what's going to happen, but let me bring my work with me just in case some shit go down. You know what I mean? So it's all about surrounding yourself with the right type of people. People that not just have the same mindset as you, but people that support what you're doing at the same time. It's a lot of people that be fucking hating. It's a lot of haters out
But
here.
the thing about it, like, to take that negatively is crazy now because, like, if your product is good, all you want is for people to look at it. If somebody's saying something negative about it, they could say something negative about it, but if your stuff stands on its own, they're gonna send people and be like, yo, this is trash. And be like, nah, G, you
It's
tripping.
actually not. You
Like,
just a hater.
hey, can I order 3 or 4 of them real quick?
You
So
just
like, as far as like,
you just a
I don't
hater.
really have my ear to that. It's just me trying my best to create something that's worth people trying to obtain. Like, and if somebody's like, yo, Shep is whack, I'm perfectly fine with that because you're telling somebody to come check out how
I'm
whack
okay
I
with
am.
that.
Hopefully they don't think I'm whack,
I'm
but
okay with that.
you've given me an opportunity to be like presented to somebody else. So like, I appreciate you.
Good publicity,
I don't want
bad
nobody to hate me, but
publicity.
if you hate me, thank you, because like you're gonna like show them what you hate.
Exactly. Good publicity, bad publicity.
Hey,
It's all
and I
publicity.
appreciate you for it, man. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank
Somebody
you.
was reached and touched
Thank you.
by your hatred, but I don't think nobody do that. I hope because I try my best to show nothing but love.
They out here. I'm letting you know. They out here.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I know that's real, but like, I just want to love, man. It's 2020,
Exactly.
and
And
you
that's
know,
that's when you know you've reached a place of like tranquility, a place of maturity when it's like, you know, I know the bullshit is out there, but
yeah, I mean,
I'm not even affected by it. Fuck what you talking about.
because like you have to come right back to where you are. Like, I mean, no matter what everybody else is doing, like, no matter what everybody else is doing, you have to still then and yet choose. How do I feel? How am I going to react? Who am I right now?
What's gonna
So,
make
like,
me happy?
yeah, because like that's gonna be your legacy. Like,
Yes.
like not where I
Yes.
mean, they're gonna see if you were associated to certain things, but it's still they're gonna like say what you did during that time and stuff like that.
Even for us, you know, we used to kick it in college all the time, and now as adults, even though we don't talk all the time, we've reconnected in something mutual. Like You see I'm on my shit. I see you on your shit.
Yeah, that's why I hit you up. I was like, oh, Sean got things going on. Let's go ahead and let's link
Yeah.
up with the homies that's doing things and
Yes.
got things going on. Let's let other people know and like hopefully like somebody I see or somebody that sees me like be like, oh, I need that thing that she got
Yes.
going on or y'all, you know.
And you know what? I've connected with a lot of people that I honestly probably wouldn't have talked to a few years ago. You know what I mean? People that are like, yo, I see you got this going on. I see you got that going on. Like, if you are just true to yourself and you grind and you work hard and you stick to your principles and your morals, you're going to attract the right type of people.
Mm-hmm.
The people that are meant to be in your life are going to naturally be drawn to you, whether it be for relationships, you know, people that are just there to build you up or to be there for you when things get hard, people that are presenting opportunities for you. Sometimes there are people that are in your life specifically for, so they can, like you said, so they can see what you got going on and then just speak about you to other people, whether it be good or whether it be bad. But as long as you stay true to yourself, the people that are meant to be in your life are going to be there.
I do see that happening. And it's funny, like with now getting older, seeing like the phases and the waves of how people are in your life and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. Like as a child, how
Mm-hmm.
important the interaction with certain people. But like with me, like I hold dear my relationship like to my family because like
Mm-hmm.
that's like my foundation,
Mm-hmm.
and I know like with my brothers and my parents and my cousins and like I know with those people I have like zero questions. So like my relationship with them is so dear to me because like I want to show them the same thing that I feel like the security of love and support I feel because like they don't have to do anything for me, but I just like just know that like my folks is there for me. Like just the confidence of being around people that just love you. Period.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But then there's also like while I'm doing business, I know like the people who are there to support me and like give me applause. But then I also know people who are like out there that are go getters that are trying to like make money. Also, they're like, hey, bro, since
Mm-hmm.
you're trying to make some money and I'm trying
Right.
to make some money, I know that like they gonna try to like what I mean get their part, but like what I mean. I know that's the person to go to try to like
Yeah.
run for that, and it's just like building those different types of relationships
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
knowing which ones are which.
As I get older, that statement that people always say, real recognize real, it rings more and more true the older that I get.
Hmm.
Like, you know, when different people come into your life, you get better at, not, I don't want to say judging, maybe being a better judge of character, I should say.
Hmm.
You have people that come to you where it's like, okay, your personality and what you got going on don't really mix with what I got going on. And it's, you know, that when you're younger, you can tell like when you don't get along with people or when people don't really like help move your purpose forward. But the older that you get a lot better at saying, okay, no, you're not going to have a place in my life. And I'm not going to let whatever it is that you're trying to put out
I think
mess up
with
what I'm doing.
age, I think it's more so the tolerance, because like most likely we see those things, but we don't really understand our value and our value of peace. To just like we just allow those things to happen because we just think like we gotta take it, or you just don't know how to respond, but you want to have that connection with whatever that is going on, and you just allow them to do whatever. So we kind of like just intentionally devalue ourselves because we don't understand what we're going to be
Yes.
because of us not like really figuring it out yet. You know what I mean? So not
Mm-hmm.
mentally having it to what's really going on. So like yeah,
Yes. I agree 100%. As you get older, your voice gets a little stronger. That no
yeah, because you don't want that to keep
gets a little more
happening.
profound.
Yeah, because it's happened to you before, and you were like, you know what, this ain't about to happen to me.
Nah,
You're not about to do this again. Like,
no,
nah, bro.
absolutely not.
I've seen it. It won't you, but like somebody done what you tried,
Right. I've seen this before. I'm not going through
and
that.
I
I'm not
understand. I
dealing
can
with
just
that.
help us to not let you do that, so we can go forward and be
Right.
better.
Right.
without having
And
this
it's the
situation. We
thing.
don't
It's
have to
no.
have this situation.
It's no. It don't have to be no drama. It don't have to be no craziness. And it's not even like, oh, I don't like this person. It's just I see what you doing over there.
Yeah,
That don't fit what I'm trying to do over here, and we just gonna leave it at that. It ain't got
yeah.
to be no beef. It ain't got to be no argument. We don't have to fuss. We don't have to fight. We ain't got to side eye each other.
But
It's
see,
just
like, but sometimes, like, you can really,
I'm
especially
good.
if you have the gift, you can like really help, and that's what I kind of try to do. Cause like, whenever I see it happening, I kind of try to talk to them and be like, don't like, I see what you're trying to do, and like the thing about it, what you want out of the situation can work, but like, don't do it that way.
This is the way to go
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. Cause like I'm sure we're trying to do the same thing. You're trying to like don't try to finesse what I'm trying to give you. I'm literally trying to give it to you. So don't try to finesse me because now I can't trust you.
I just had this conversation with somebody. Was it Friday or Saturday? I was literally just talking to somebody about this. Like, look, we trying to achieve the same goal.
Yeah, just work
What
with
I'm
me.
saying is you going to move closer to your purpose if you go about it this way. It ain't got to be all of this. It ain't got to be like that. You know what I mean? This is crazy. See? And this is how these people that are on this same wave that you on just naturally find
Migrating
themselves
together,
in your line of
yeah. Because
movement.
it's crazy. But the thing, I mean, but everyone in their own rights are useful in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yes,
I'm just trying to
absolutely.
find myself able to just move. Period. I just have to know where we are. Like, but everything else has to be like contractual and stuff like that. So like, you know what I mean, ratchet people things don't have to occur. But like it's
No, none
more
of
so
that.
like just even if someone doesn't like care all the way for me, I'm more so focused on what our connection can do for everybody else.
Exactly.
It, like, you know what I mean? I don't mind like even I don't mind a worst enemy working beside if there's a vision for
Yeah.
us working beside each other. I
There's a
don't mind
shared
that
goal.
because like I'm trying to get to wherever my purpose is. So whom I'm doing it with is cool. I just want to make sure that like there's a reason for doing this thing. I
And
can
that's
work with
growth.
anybody, bro.
That's maturity. That's how you know you've reached a certain point in adulthood. It's like, okay, maybe back when I was younger, it was like, yeah, you do have something that I need, but I don't fuck with you, so I don't want to deal with you. But now as you get older, it's like, okay, I don't really care for you, but I know how to be diplomatic. That's a word that my old supervisor at work taught me. I know how to be diplomatic so that we can achieve whatever goal that we're trying to achieve. You can do your thing. I can do my thing. We can share our talents together. And then when it's all said and done, we can go our separate ways. Just that simple.
I don't know. I be really wanting to like bang with everybody because I know that like
I don't.
nah because like I really feel like inside of everybody because there's like a dopeness inside of everybody
No,
and
some
I
people
be
not shit.
I mean everybody ain't and I believe that I just believe that there's levels to it but like I'm just saying like I really be trying my best because like I just be want to appreciate the things that you offer like if you do offer that I don't want to be affected by the stuff the toxic things you got going on but like I be really wanting to appreciate everything around me because I enjoy seeing it like
That's beautiful, Chef. And I hope that one day I can reach that level of. I guess I haven't reached that level yet. I haven't got there yet because I'm still just. There's some people I can tolerate. Some people I'm like, okay, I can. I'm cool with you and trying to achieve this purpose. And there are some people where I'm like, no,
nah man
absolutely not. You stay over there. I'm gonna stay over here, and that's what's gonna work the best for
I don't know I
us.
guess because I know some terrible awesome people like cause like I know like their life and like who they are as a person but like what they offer is so great I don't want to be like connected within that but I still enjoy appreciating what they offer because like evidently if they weren't who they were they wouldn't offer what they offer but like I hope at one point you know what I mean I hope that that's like a place that they are and they're gonna like go forward and be better but like everybody got their testimony, and like I really have learned not to judge folk like right for where they at right now because like
Touche.
now it's like 10 years later. I'm like, oh my God, you're like a whole another person. So for me to still think of you and look at you and even operate or focus on you as that person that you were then, that's I really be trying to take stuff a grain of salt. Like I saw you there. Hopefully the next time I'm gonna still feel however I feel, but hopefully the next time I see you, so much more of a doper person, and then like it just melts my heart. I'm like, yo, that's so awesome.
As I've matured and as I've gotten older, I thought back on, who I was in my younger days, and I was like, you was really a shitty ass person back in the day. You did some crazy stuff. You used to talk to people real reckless and wild, and you know, I'm just so glad that I've been moved forward from that point. Praise God for growth and deliverance. Like, I am dope in real life. And
Not dope in real life.
yes, I am dope in
Like,
real life. Some people just
for
dope.
real dope.
Yeah, I'm like for real dope. Like in real life, I'm dope. And when you do something crazy, or when you cross me, or when you fuck me over, it's like, okay, you have just lost. I'm canceling your membership. I'm canceling your trial to the Shaun Network.
Like you're no longer allowed.
Yeah, we are canceling your account, and you no longer have your password is denied.
Not your password.
Yes, your password no longer works. Your account has been canceled.
I mean, I guess it is very important on what amount of access people are supposed to have to you, and that does allow you to move. And the same thing we were talking about, like as far as like understanding that everybody ain't all the way together. I don't want to say my quotes just all the way straight, but just understanding how close to a lot of those people, and that's why we were talking about like I don't mind appreciating like the greatness in people, no matter like what and whom they are. Like I just know like at certain levels I can't have them that close like to me, cause of, like I just know that there are some like terrible awesome people, like I was saying, like that are like super duper dope, and like for that I'm grateful for them like being an example that I can even see and appreciate. But I just know as far as like me personally, I just can't allow myself to have a personal life with them. And I think that's perfectly fine and okay. And I just hope, I mean, I don't want them to be like, like terrorists to society or to other people. But like, if I just see that like if you and our relationship isn't cool, but you're still an awesome person, I'm still gonna buy a ticket. I support that. You know what I mean?
That's real matureship. That's wonderful.
I mean, because people ain't gonna be here always, and like there's some. I mean, just imagine, because I just had to think about like folk that I saw doing their thing before I met them, like how I saw them, how much I appreciated their like content, their music, whatever they had going on before I like personally met them. Like that doesn't take away from like the God in them that helped create, or you know what I mean, whatever it was, and what that thing did to help my life. Because you know what I mean, people are really like gifts on earth, and if we continue to focus on like the person, you still have to know, and you still have to be like aware of that. But I just have learned to like separate the prophet from prophecy type of ordeal.
Okay.
You know what I mean, so that I can instill it, because like that's still not saying that God ain't still using them, and like just because I'm mad at you that like God's not going to like bless upon your life, I'll be miserable to think that that's not, you know what I mean? So, like, I still have to be open to whatever channels God is using to, like, speak into my life. And if your junk dope and, like, you're saying something profound, or, like, something that you have is, like, going to be beneficial to me, I'm willing to push that to the side, G, because I'm trying to live out here.
I feel like as a person, I've grown and I've matured, and I can see the progress that I've made mentally and emotionally and physically throughout the course of my life. And you have just let me know that I still have more growing to do. I have not finished. I have not arrived at that point yet. I'm not a hater by any means. I respect everybody doing whatever they're trying to do. But if I'm not on those terms with you, I'm not going to talk bad about you to anybody else. If somebody says something about you in my presence, that's absolutely fine. I'm not going to throw salt on you because at the end of the day, I don't want you to do that to me. I'm not going to cut nobody hustle. But that might just be a conversation that I'm not going to participate in. If I'm not banging with you like that, I'm going to let you do your thing and I'm going to do my thing.
I just don't understand it because I just don't know, like, just say, like, because, like, what people mess up with, especially within, like, when you start dealing with people in risque areas, probably, like, that, you did that most likely because they were dope. Like, that does not stop them from being dope because you don't bang with them like that no more.
You're
Like,
right. I
you know what I'm
agree.
saying? So, like, I still don't think that, like, takes away from like that thing that you have that's still there. And I just don't like when people be like, "Oh yeah, you're the greatest thing in the world," and then they get mad. Yo, you're terrible. Come on, G. It's
And
the
that's what I'm
same thing.
saying. I'm not
It's the same
I'm
thing.
not
It's
a
probably
hater.
better.
I'm not going to talk junk about nobody. I know a lot of people that have accomplished great things and then we've butt heads or we're not on good terms. And I still wish you the best of success, but I'm not. I don't want to be involved in that in any way. I'm going to let you continue to be successful. I'm not going to hate on you because at the end of the day, I'm all for people moving their lives forward and accomplishing their goals and their dreams. But I'm just, I don't have, I don't have no words
I
for
don't know.
you. I can't do it.
I don't know. I just because I just want everybody to. I mean, I just want people for me like to want to like support my like. You know what I mean? Even if our thing didn't work out, like don't try to like don't salt my chain. Nah.
No,
You know what I'm
absolutely not.
saying?
Not gonna throw salt on no banner. Mm-mm.
Don't salt my
Nope.
chain. Nah.
Even so for me, I'm very active on my social media. I am a I'm really trying to help push black people forward. So I'm more active on Facebook. So anytime I'm on Facebook, if I see any kind of black owned business, I'm sharing it to everybody. It might not even be something that I can benefit from, but I know somebody out there that's benefiting from it. And I've supported a lot of black businesses, while I'm on this journey. But there have been some businesses that I've supported where it's just like, and it's not even just black businesses. Let me take that out. There have been businesses in general that I've supported where it's just like, okay, I don't really care for this product. So at that point, I'm not going to speak nothing on it. I'm very vocal about the things that I do support. Like, yo, this person has this product. This is great. This is amazing. There have been some products that I've purchased where I'm just like, okay, I'm not impressed. But I don't speak on that. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, I still want you to move forward. And I keep that same mindset, even with the people that I don't care for or the people that I know don't really fit the course that I'm trying to take my life in. So it's like, okay, I don't really fuck with you like that. I still want you to be successful. I'm not going to take that away from you. I hope that you achieve every single goal that you're trying to accomplish. But at the same time, it's like, yo, this person is doing this. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. So anyway, what we about to do next? Cause no.
I mean, I don't know about like being all in and supportive, but I'm talking about like I'm just not going to not acknowledge if you're dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like me being like a part of your junk, I doubt that I'm going to do that unless it's just that like that I have to have it. But like if I have to have it, I still like gotta have it. I can humble myself enough to be like, yo, that's crazy. Like, I mean,
right.
I want to hear that. I want to see that again. Like, but yeah, I'm probably not gonna be like on the bandwagon trying to like push and promote.
No.
Like, that's OD.
Yeah. So, Shep, what has this quarantine? Well, not what has it taught you? What has this quarantine taught you, and what have you achieved during 2020?
Ooh, I think during this time is really giving me the opportunity to like just be able to embrace whoever it is that I am. For so many times, like I guess now with I've been able to live different seasons in my life, and like I guess with me, like I'm all in it. So like there was a a high school me, then there was a army me, then there was a North Carolina me, then there was a South Carolina me, then there was a Norfolk State me, then there was a Virginia like living in life me. So like now it's just like now that I've had like all of these experiences, like who are you now, bro? Like what are you doing? And becoming confident that I am all of these things and learning how to just be yourself and becoming something that I can be okay with just walking outside with.
I feel
Just
that.
being able to quarantine has taught me to be myself because it's the only thing that I can be, and I know it's a whole lot of things at one time, but
Yes.
I present a whole bunch of things at one time,
Exactly.
and just to go ahead and live in it. So and to make things appear, like all of the things that I say that I was gonna do, that I've even probably done that nobody's seen, to let people see exactly what it is that I've done, and then not be such a mystery on what it is that I can do. Because people have been questioning a lot of things that I can do, and it's probably because I've never shown like people to the masses of what it is. It's only the folks who like know me, like, oh no, he can do such and such. But like now, I have to put myself in a position where I can just present what I got to the folk, and so like that's
Yes.
it's putting me in a place to present myself to the folk, like whoever and whatever I am.
Yes. I feel that.
Look at that. Come on, got me answering questions. That's not how that was supposed to
That's
go.
that's exactly how it goes. So now next on, no, I'm joking. I done took
That's
over
what
the
I'm
show.
saying. That's what I'm saying. We got to get you a show. We gotta get you a... Okay. And ask yourself that. What you...
So Shaun, what have you learned during the quarantine? Well, that's a wonderful question, and
You
I'm
did
so
that
glad
so
that
well.
you
What have
asked.
you learned during the quarantine?
You know, it's something about when you have like the microphone. It makes your voice sound different.
Yeah, because, I added the little reverbs. I don't know if like the people can always hear it, but like, just to make it sound like or something. You know what I mean? Like you're in a space.
Yeah,
You're
it
in the
makes me want to talk
championship.
different. When you know me, I'm loud and
It just got
ratchet.
you. It got you just round, like just ringing out.
Yeah, and I feel a
Sounding.
little more like in the quiet storm. Okay.
That's
Um,
hilarious.
the quarantine has taught me to stop bullshitting. That's what
Mm.
I'm being straight
Yeah,
up
you don't
honest.
got no time to do it.
Yeah, it's like, you know, I have so many different ideas that I want to put out there. So many different projects. Just even around the house, I'm very much this is a great idea. I start on it and then then it kind of fades into the background. But this quarantine has like literally, it's literally forced me to look at myself and ask myself, what the hell are you doing? Like, what are you doing with your time? What are you doing with your life? You have so many talents. You have so much to offer the world. There are people that believe in you more than you believe in yourself. And it's not even that you can't accomplish these things, but you really been bullshitting this whole time. Like there's a story in the Bible about a I don't know what you want to call him, a landlord, and he had servants, and he was going out of town, and he gave one servant 2 talents, and he was like, all right, I need you to flip that. Then he gave one servant 5 talents, and he's like, all right, I need you to flip that while I'm gone. Then he gave another servant 10 talents, and he's like, okay, I need you to flip that while I'm gone. So the guy with the 10, he flipped it, boom, 20. The guy with the 5, he flipped it, boom, 10. Then the guy with the 2, he was like, what did you do with yours? And he was like, I buried it in the ground. I ain't want to fuck it up, so I just, I just stopped. And I feel like that's who I was before. Like I had so much inside of me that I really just was kind of like sitting on. Like, I'm scared. What if I don't do it right? What if the people don't like it? What if, what if it doesn't go as planned? You're not going to know until you start.
Yeah, you gotta.
You're not going to know until you try it. So it's really taught me that, I mean, the world is about to end. I feel like this is the beginning of the end. I don't mean to sound depressing,
Nah, I mean,
but ain't no time like the present. Like, go ahead, put it out there now, and at least you can die knowing that you was accomplishing, working towards something.
it's an end to it's an end to a reality. Like things are definitely about to drastically change. Because I was
Mm.
just talking about like how it's crazy that like 2021 is about to be like the rollout year of another new normal. Because
Yes.
2001 going into 2002, like the world, especially in America, changed, bro. Like it went
Mm-hmm.
from open to closed, like security, like going
Yes.
through everything, and it's just like we're gonna have to go forward, but like it is in a different place. 'Cause to say like the end all, like the Lord about to come back soon, like in a couple days. I don't think so, but we're going in that direction that like the world as we know it is like no longer ever. And that was one thing when we was talking about like what have you accomplished. I've definitely saw that like I'm going to be taking opportunities a little bit more seriously because there was so
Absolutely.
many things that I was allotted to do, but I had my mind focused on doing things a certain way, and now especially like traveling abroad and doing different things like around to know that now that they're gonna be like security precautions
Oh my God.
that are gonna be like now prevalent that I gotta worry about that I didn't have to if I'd have did it a little bit ago.
They talking about you got to take this vaccine before you travel, and it's like I don't know if I want to do that. Well, I guess I'm not gonna be traveling for a while
Yeah, for a little
because
bit.
I'm gonna let y'all work out all the kinks, and then you know,
Yeah.
then I'll let y'all shoot me up because this is crazy. I don't trust
I
it.
know, because
Yeah,
that,
Metro
that
don't
that
trust it.
definitely clearly just reminded me. I mean, because like before, I think at some point they may like come up with some junk, but I just remember walking down the line when I was in the army and they was just shooting my arm up with stuff. I mean, I was just walking by and then somebody was just not even looking at me in my eye, just hitting me with a needle and like making me walk forward next.
You know,
So like,
one of my so I used to work at a restaurant, a big, real big bar, restaurant, arcade. I'm not gonna say the name because ain't nobody getting no free publicity off of us. But
let me check this out.
I used to work with this guy, and he's now in the military, and he posted on his Facebook like, "Hey, I just got this coronavirus vaccine. I'm gonna let y'all know how it's going." And I'm not even gonna lie, I've been checking his page every few days. Like, all right, nigga, all right, what's going on? Like, is you good? I don't want to say it, like, but I'm like keeping tabs on this dude. Like, okay, is he still alive? Has he started tweaking? Like, has he turned into a zombie? Like, do I need to watch The Walking Dead so I can prepare myself for what's finna go down?
I don't know because like I mean it's all that stuff, especially just things that we see like on TV. I think that those are they've prepared us for so long. Cause what's the movie Demolition Man? Like if you go back and watch Demolition Man, like how that literally looks like how 2020 looks, but like not as Flintstone Jetson looking ish type of thing. Like all of those technologies that they had like presented to us in a Stone Age looking way 20 plus years ago. Like that means it was already in the making, like the tablets and the you just walking out and like something saying that you said something, or just having like a walking device that's able to communicate with people, or to be able to like order everything and it just comes right to your house. You know what I mean? All those
Yes.
things are like right here for
Oh my
even like those
god.
robots and things that they have that are like if you have enough bread, you can get it right now. But like to the general consumer, in like 10 years, it's gonna be regular. Like that virtual reality
That's
stuff.
crazy.
I've been trying to get my homies and my brothers after my boy showed me what it was like. But like that's really gonna become like the way how we communicate with our folk. Like, yeah, I met
Yes.
this person and this thing. And it's just like what
It's
it is.
like just like you said, this is literally like our new normal. Like this, what we're living right now. Oh, coronavirus is going in the history books. Like 20 years from now, our kids, grandkids, gonna
They
be
gonna talk
sitting
about
in
this
sixth grade social
like
studies,
the
like,
smallpox joint, right?
yes, like this is,
But we lived this one though.
yes,
We lived this
exactly.
one.
Like this is
Hopefully.
this is what they're already writing it. It's already going in the history books, like the 20th edition of whatever history book. This is what our kids gonna be reading about. Mom, you did that? Yeah, baby. I had to stay in the
That's
house.
why I say everything shut down. Like
Yeah.
couldn't go to church for a year.
No. Yeah. I'm making it through this. That is my resolution. I'm not finna be taken out by no bitch ass cold. I'm not with it. My ancestors were brought over here on boats. They done fought through all types of diseases. They were beat till they were bloody by the white man. And I'm not about to be taken out by no bitch ass cough. No, absolutely not.
Nah, but along with that, we still have to be mindful and careful though. Like that's still like the thing.
Yes.
Taking the precautionary and things, and especially just the simple things. I am glad that it pointed out that like somebody what was a meme that I saw. Buddy had posted a meme that like you remember back when somebody used to blow all over cake and we would just eat it. We was wildin'. And
Wildin'.
I'm like, bro, that's crazy. Cause like
Yes.
they be
Blowing
and
out the
then like,
candles.
hey yo, what part you want? Like the
The part where the candles was. It was normal. Like, not now. No.
we just think about everything. Like, hold up, how many people trying to get in the elevator? Nah, bro, it say 2G.
It's a
It
limit.
say 2.
It's a limit. Somebody cough, and you know it's cold outside. This is like cold and flu season. So when somebody cough, it's like,
I nah,
don't cough too many
I
times.
really ain't. I really don't be trying to be in an establishment where I gotta like be around folk that I gotta think about how much you coughing.
I had to work in the office at my job. We were working from home since March, and I had to go into the office and work for like 2 weeks because I was having issues with my computer. So they asked me to come back in the office. Now the office is like very socially distant. I can literally count on one hand how many people are in my area. But there was this guy, and he was 6 feet away from me, and he was coughing, and I'm on like the little Zoom call doing work, and I'm just like, hey, yo, this man back here keep coughing. And they like, what? I'm like, bro, back here keep coughing.
Nah, bro, keep coughing.
What am I supposed to do? Like, I'm supposed to be professional, but I can't be professional with this shit. So I'm like, bro, are you good? You okay? He was like, yeah, I'm all right. I'm like, all right, you got one more time to cough, and I'm going to tell the people on you. Like, you got to get the hell out.
I've never, but see, like the thing about this right here, because I mean, it made me not feel as bad as I used to feel. Because my friends used to be so mad, like even before, because like I have to sing, I have to be like in front of people, teaching people stuff. So like I couldn't even then afford to get sick, because like it's my livelihood. If I'm trying to tell you to go, and I can't do, like. What's my purpose? You know what I mean? So if I'm around the homies, just because you got the sniffles and you can go to work and make your bread, and now I'm sick and I can't do nothing but like, I can't do
You
it.
messing me up.
Yeah, so now, I mean, it's even more like, hold up, like what type of cough? Like, did you, I mean, you drinking nothing. I know you don't even smoke, so like your lungs and everything, like you shouldn't be doing. Okay, seasonal allergies. Okay, all right, you should have told us.
Right, you got to lead with that.
You got to let us know why you over here. I don't need to hear all of that. No.
So,
or you need to always have your stuff all the way up.
My uncle is like, I hope he's not watching this. My uncle is like the biggest nerd that I know. Like, he always sends me like gifts and stuff from Amazon or like different movies, different books. And this year for my birthday, he sent me one of them little thermometer janks, and I called him and I was like, thank you.
Yeah,
like, thank you. I needed this. So now if I have to have people come over to the house, I'm like, bring it for here.
Beep.
Beep.
Yeah, cause
the
next joint is the little, I'm about to get the sanitizer ring. As soon as you come up in the jank, like get sanitized down with the little UV jank.
There you go.
You got to get wanded down, cause you know what I mean. It could have been in the ad when you walked out your car.
Yeah, you don't
You
know.
know,
You don't know what's going on.
I know you don't want to do that to me. I know you don't want
You
to.
just gotta be safe, and people accept it. It's socially acceptable now. You know, walking around with masks. First, it was, oh, we gotta find masks. You know, to keep us safe. Now it's like, okay, which mask I'm gonna wear today? Do this mask match my outfit?
And that's crazy. And like I said, if you
It's a fashion
have you seen
statement.
Demolition Man?
No.
You have to see that jump because it was the same thing. Like even when people were like connecting with one another, they would put on this like little thing, and it was like just like they don't touch hands or nothing. They just like the whole thing like hey, and it was just like the hands would be like this right here, and that was like the new way of like hey, we're cool, but like nobody like ever made like physical contact with each other. I'm like man, I'm like bro, they're weird. But like now they know that like all of this stuff that we was doing was wild.
Yes. Like, damn.
Like, can you drink from my cup? No, you cannot.
Absolutely not. Not sharing no cup.
So you wanna breathe over something I gotta put? No, no,
No.
not your breath.
I don't trust it. Young Metro don't trust it.
That won't even 6 feet away from you. I can't even. I don't even. Where was you at? Like, did you go somewhere? You went to the store, didn't you? Did you sanitize?
Exactly.
Did you wash when you got your hands in here?
Right.
I don't know. I can't.
So now.
I don't know. I still do the little pound thing and then go right
no.
to the center. I do still do that. I do. Cause like you end up, cause like I be, you know, cause we end up touching like the gas handles and door things. Like you know what I mean. You can still like do the little pound thing. It's just not no full out. You know what I'm talking
I
about?
don't pound people. I
mean, I guess
I
cause
give
I don't
people the
really be
little-
like around. Oh yeah, it is.
What up,
it is.
bro?
It do be that. You
Hit
right.
that joint right there.
It do
Nope.
be that. But I did do this like with my brothers though. With my brothers, I did get my brothers.
I mean,
around.
family is different.
Yeah, I was like, I'm ready to. I can risk this right here with you, bro.
Family is different, and that's crazy. We're like the coronavirus is
them.
out. People have literally passed away from this, and we like making exceptions. Like, all right, yeah, you cool, you good, pound.
Yeah, I mean,
pound it.
but the thing about it, like, we're literally realizing how often we risk it all with folks, though, because like we can just think, because like this ain't the only that ain't the only disease that people done not just out here risking
Woo.
their life easily for.
Woo.
Like, don't get that part twisted. Like people been risking. They've been risking it all.
Risking it all.
They've been in these streets risking it all.
Risking it. Not no more.
I mean,
Trust it.
it's still happening. It's just like done added on to. I just one day, you know, soon it will be done with the troubles of
Okay.
Corona.
Okay, choir.
Soon I will be done with the troubles of Corona.
Okay. Wow, that just brought back a bunch of memories, boy.
I know, right?
Soon I will be done with the troubles of
We
this
did do.
world.
We did have. Darn that. I don't know why for me, like when it comes, because I've had to learn like so many songs. It's so hard to like just dig back. But then when people play them songs, I'm like, oh my God, we did sing that
Yes.
every day
Yes.
in quiet, like every day.